The Pirates do a great job of supporting local charities, and this man we're about to introduce does that on his own as well. He's from Mars, and believe me, he wants to be here for a long, long time, anchoring this Pirate bullpen. Last year was a saves leader. He's a two-time All-Star, but more importantly, an All-Star in the community. That's why we're honoring here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Lending Hearts Award winner, Mr. David Bednar.
Wow, I was not expecting that video at all. As always, the Pirates Charities and Madison, Harrison, you guys absolutely always knock it out of the park. Whew, wow. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up dessert, but thank you everyone for having me here. I'm just so incredibly humbled to be honored by such an amazing organization. Lending Hearts does so much in our community, and they just spread so much positive energy and joy, and their reach is immeasurable. I think first I need to thank Vaso for everything that you do. It's truly incredible. Just your selflessness and your want to help as many people as you can it's so impressive. When I first heard your family's journey and how Lending Hearts came to be, I was absolutely speechless. And how you're able to turn it into such a positive and affect so many people, it's astonishing, really. So it's so evident by everybody in this room. You can tell that they genuinely care. And on that same note, I think it's so impressive that what you're able to build and that community like feel to it. Everyone here, unfortunately, has been impacted by cancer in one way or another. I've had a few family members be diagnosed with cancer, and one in particular really stands out to me. I'll never forget it. I was playing minor league baseball in Southern California at the time, a small town, Lake Elsinore, and I got a call from my grandfather saying he got diagnosed with lung cancer. And I think when you hear that news, you're kind of shook and you don't really know what to do at the time. And during that off season, during his treatment, he was living at home with us. And so I got to see firsthand not only how difficult it was for him to, go through all the doctor's appointments, go through all the treatments and everything like that, but not only how tough it was on him, but how tough it was on our whole family. Unfortunately it passed, but the biggest thing for me is that it just reinforced that belief of how important community is. And, I think that's a big reason as to why I love working with Lending Hearts and why Lending Hearts holds a special place in my heart. So, I remember back in 21 when I first got traded to the Pirates, Pirates Charities does a great job of, hosting various groups, but there's one in particular that really stood out. I remember there was a group of kids there that were just smiling, had the biggest smiles and just having a blast at the ballpark. And I come to find out that they were Lending Hearts kids. And, having a sense of what they're going through day in and day out, it just really reinforce that need of and how special just opportunities like that are, just to enjoy a day at the ballpark and have fun with their family and get out of their like day-to-day routines and just have fun and be a kid. So I was so fortunate to be able to be involved with so many of those activities, and last year was a big one. I got to meet so many amazing kids, and I was fortunate enough to meet Kennedy, and Kennedy gave me a little ribbon with her name on it, and I've kept it with me ever since. So we're gonna make that pizza someday. Again, thank you for the round of applause for Kennedy. She deserves it. Kennedy's an absolute rock star, the epitome of a warrior. I think as closers, you're supposed to be pretty mentally tough, handling the back end of the games and everything like that, but it's nothing in comparison to what these kids go through and how they're able to handle it day in and day out with such a positive attitude. It's really inspiring to me and all my teammates. So when I was younger, my dad would always tell me, leave it better than you found it. So at first it was just, if we were in a classroom, a weight room, or whatever field we were at, and It was just, pick up after yourself and leave it better than as soon as you got there. So now I found it to have a deeper meaning, and that's having a positive impact everywhere I go. And I think, looking around, there's so many great Yinzers in this room. I think everybody here knows just how special it is to be from Pittsburgh, that pride we all share, that sense of community, and just that looking out for everyone. And that's why I'm so fortunate to wear the black and gold and play in my hometown and get to work with awesome organizations like Lending Hearts. So to close it out, I can confidently say on the behalf of Lending Hearts, thank you all for your continued contributions and support, and we look forward to the next step, and let's leave it better than we found it. Thank you.